Rocco, not the outcome I know you were hoping for, but did you see glimpses of the kind of clear minds and the playing free that you were hoping to?
I mean, besides the first inning where we, had a tough time and gave up, handful of runs, we were kind of behind the eight ball early on. We saw some solid at bats, I would say. Hit a couple of balls off the top of the wall in left field. And had some opportunities to stay in the game and even win the game. But with the deficit, it was hard. We felt like we were kind of picking back at it and trying to claw back at it, and we couldn't get there.
Were you seeing anything specifically from Archer that got himself into a hole, or is that just a matter of that's a really good lineup over there?
Well, it's a good lineup, and I think he threw some. Through a pitch, and 3-run homers and things like that are going to beat you. I mean, when you get people on base and the other team comes through, if you get an out, the inning's over, and there's not a lot of damage. But there was obviously some damage that eventually came through. We got the double play early, which you thought settled things down, and we're going to get out of there with hopefully giving up just one run. But they kept coming, and we couldn't stop it early on.
Different bullpen usage than we've seen in the past. Was that a matter of trying to keep the game in check at that point, or making sure they got into a game? Because it's been a while.
Both of those. It was this was something we communicated with both Duran and Lopez pregame. We were planning on using them. They hadn't been used in a while. So instead of saving them, who knows what's going to happen in a ball game? There's no way to know. So instead of saving them, we figured we would get them in the game. Originally, we probably thought 6th, 7th inning. They'll probably pitch those two with Arch. Arch threw a bunch of pitches today, and with him coming out when he did, it just worked out that it was the 5th inning. It was also a part of their lineup where we got to go right through the middle of the heart of the order, and Duran's a good guy to go through that.
So then if it got to the 9th, was that going to be Thielbar?
Thielbar was going to come in the game, and if we had a lead, Thielbar was going to close the game today.
How do you kind of reconcile the fact that you guys did see some signs, but obviously 6 losses in a row, and it's kind of go time as far as wins and losses?
Yep, there's not a lot to reconcile. We saw some good things, but we're getting on a plane tonight, flying in late. We're going to show up late tomorrow, and regroup a little bit physically as well, which I think is necessary, and get ready to go play an even better game tomorrow. We got to go out there and play that complete baseball that we've been talking about. The glimpses of things. You'd rather see that than some of the things that we've seen lately. But we need to put it together. And Joe Ryan's back home right now. Got back early, and hopefully he's rested and doing his meditation or whatever it is he's doing right now, and he's ready to go tomorrow.
Carlos 1 for 11 in the series. Is being in the spotlight for 3 days part of that, you think?
I think he's made for the spotlight, so I think it's just 3 games where he just missed some pitches. I think he was right on, actually, a few of the pitches, and might have hit a few off the end, but I think he was on some stuff.
Is this the best team that you've seen in the American League?
I think they're one of the best teams in baseball, but no way to say for sure. This team will probably. We talk about expectations and things like that. I think the team we just played, from everything they've done this year, have certainly put themselves in position to prove if they're the best team.